Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you are having a great day so far. Today I filmed this look that I have on my face right now. And I was inspired because fall is officially here, but I live in Texas where it's still flippin' hot until December. I don't know, it feels like forever. It's fall season and I really wanted to do a look that combined fall and summer, so I thought this would be a good look to do. It's very fresh and dewy, glowy skin and a bold lip, which you can do in the summer or the fall, so I just thought it would go well. So if you would like to know how I created this on my face, then stay tuned. And if you like this video and want to see more videos like this, then please like it and let me know. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section and I will definitely get back to you. So thank you so much for watching and enjoy. I've already moisturized my face, so I'm just going to go in with the Makeup Forever Step 1 base, and this is the Nourishing Primer. I'm just going to put that all over my face. So next, for the glowy base, I'm going to go in with my Hello Flawless foundation by Benefit, and I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand, just like 1.5 pumps of that. And I'm actually going to mix it with a highlighter just because I want that very glowy skin. So I'm going to mix it with the Cynthia Rowley Brightening Illuminator. Yeah, Brightening Illuminator. So like a pink pearly consistency. And so I'm just going to mix that with my foundation. And it doesn't come off pink when I put it on my face. It gives that glow. So I'm going to just dot that all over my face. So once that is all dotted, I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just blend it all in. So once that is completely blended in, I'm going to go in with a concealer to hide my bags. I'm going to use the Evelyn Iona concealer. I don't know what shade this is in, so sorry, because it was just a sample I got from somewhere. So, and I'm using this Malika Jaffrin KA7. It's like a flat angled duo fiber brush, and I just really like this to conceal my dark circles because it cancels out that darkness really well for me. So I'm not being too precise because I will blend it with my beauty blender, so I don't really care if it looks kind of messy right now. So then after that one's in, I'm going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. Because this one's lighter than my skin, so I like to use it to highlight the center points like of my face, and I'm running out and it's not cool. So I get a lot of redness in this area, so I like to just have that extra coverage throughout the day. Not precise because I'm just going to blend it, so. Okay, so once that is blended in, I'm going to go in with my NYX Contour Highlight and Contour Palette. It's just this oldie but goodie. It's not that old, but. So I'm going to take the yellow. It's all dusty from the product, sorry. So I'm going to take the yellow and the light peachy pink color, and I'm going to use that to set my under eyes with. So I'm going to just take my beauty blender and dab it in there to pick up the product, and then just place it under my eyes to set that concealer. And I'm just setting my eyelids as well because I did put concealer and foundation on there, so I don't want it to crease, so I'm just going ahead and setting that. So for the most part, this look is going to be dewy, so I don't want to set my whole face with powder. So just setting the under eye area is going to do it for me. So next I'm going to bronze with the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and it's so dirty, but it's the warm color up here. I love this for bronzing because it's just the perfect, well for me it's the perfect bronze color. It's very how many times can I say it's very pigmented, and it's very very warm, so it's not necessarily a great contour color, but it's a really good bronzer. Yeah, I do put it on my eyelids. So that's really it for bronzer, and I always go a little overboard, and if you do, just because this one's really pigmented, and oh, this was a Sonia Kashif brush. I got it in a set. It's just a blending, it has a B for blend, so it's just a big fluffy brush you can use to blend with. So if I ever go overboard, I go back with my beauty blender and just tone it down. So because I do want this to be very glowy, I'm going to go in with the Benefit High Beam highlighter, this little guy right here, and I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones and anywhere else I want to highlight, which is a lot of places. So I do one thing at a time just because this sets very quickly, and so those streaks will almost stay there if I don't blend it really quickly. So I was at Target getting batteries for this camera, and I saw this shirt and it said, "You go Glen Coco." So I was like, oh my gosh, I need it, because obviously. So then I go up to it and I'm trying to see if they have my size, and then 2 shirts down they have the shirt that says, "Whatever, I'm getting cheese fries." I was like, really? I'm supposed to pick between these 2 winners? So I got the cheese fry one because I fucking love cheese fries. But who doesn't? So I'm just going to continue to put this everywhere I please. It just gives such a beautiful natural glow without being like, hi, I have glitter on my face, which I'm not against, because I'm gonna go in with the highlight right now. Actually, after this, that's my next step: the glitter all over my face. I am gonna go in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, and it's just a beautiful color. I love it. If I could open it, so I hope you can see. So it's a very beautiful kind of pearly with golden flecks in it, pink. It's just so freaking pretty. I'm going to apply that using my fan brush, which I got from the Dollhouse Company, and I found them on Instagram, but they have a website you can order from. So I'm just going to rub my fan brush all up in it and then put it all over my face. And if this is too much for you, like, you don't have to do all this, but I wanted it to be very glowy and ridiculous, so. I mean, is it really ridiculous if you like it? You know what I'm saying? Like, do your thing. I'm that girl who likes to look like I was dipped in liquid pearl. I just like it. Don't judge me. And I know some people don't put it here, but I think it looks pretty, so I'm going to do it. And then basically everywhere I place that high beam, I'm going to set it with this highlight. And I just look freaking crazy, but I love it. I like how glowy it is, so it does come off nicely. So I'm going to take that Sonia Kashif blending brush I was using earlier to bronze with, and I'm just kind of going to blend out the edges. Well, not the edges. I'm going to just blend not my contour, but my highlight with that bronzer, so it doesn't just look like I have bronzer and then highlight on top. I'm skipping blush because I don't feel like using blush, to be honest. So I love blush some days, and then some days I just don't want anything to do with it. So today is one of those days. I'm actually going to go ahead and put my eyebrows on. So I'm just going to do this off camera, and if you all want a brow tutorial, then please let me know and I will be more than happy to do it. So I did my eyebrows and I just used the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown, and what else? Oh, my Anastasia 17, I think, number 7. It's the angled brush with the spoolie on the end, so that's what I used. And then to set them, I'm just going to use the Anastasia brow gel. It's clear. I just like it because I do have longer brow hairs because I just don't really trim them. I just don't really care to, which I guess I should, but I don't really care. So I'm just going to set that with this. Just keeps them from moving or having like a stray hair and throwing the whole look off. So those are the brows. So I'm going to move on to eyes finally. I know some people do them first and I'm doing them last, so it's probably like awkward, but it's going to be okay. So I'm actually going to take that same bronzer I used on my eyes, and I haven't contoured my nose, so I'm just going to contour it. And all I'm going to use is this Real Techniques domed shadow brush, so that's what I'm going to use. It's just this fluffy little dome brush. So I'm going to just dip it into that, sorry if that's annoying, dip it into that bronzer. Jeez, brain fart. And I'm just putting that on my eyelid, not on my eyelid, on right above my crease. Kind of where you'd put a transition shade is where I'm just going to place this, basically all over, just avoiding the brow bone. This just adds a little bit of definition to the eye, at least that's what I think. Making it very, like, very round, as you can see, like with my motions, like this is where I want it to be. You can fan it out if that's your preference. It's just up to you, however you like to have your eyeshadow. There's no real rules in here. We're just getting ready for the day. So after that's done, I'm not done soft and gentle. I'm going to go back in with the soft and gentle, and I'm going to put that over my lid. I just think it looks really fresh and pretty, and I love using bronzers and highlights on my eye. It kind of adds to the whole face look, and it looks a little more cohesive, and I don't always like having different colors and tones on my eyelids than I do on my face, just because sometimes I feel like it just throws off the look, but it's really just up to you. So I just think this looks really pretty as an eyelid color. And I'm just packing it on with my ring finger, just shoving my finger in the product and placing it on my eye. As you can tell, that's how you get it more intense than when I use the fan brush and then applied it to my skin. So this gives you way more of an intense application. So just pile that on until you're happy with it. I'm going to drag mine into the inner corner just a little bit. So once you're happy with it, then you're done. I'm just going to go back in with the bronzer on this brush a little bit. I didn't put too much, I just dabbed it, just to clean up the edges that the soft and gentle was left on my... I don't want the soft and gentle to creep up to my crease, so with this bronzer I'm just kind of keeping it in place and softening the edges a little bit. So I'm going to take the bronzer and just put it under on the lower lash line. I'm going to use the same bronzer to, obviously I like multi-purpose products, so I'm going to use that same bronzer to contour my nose on the same brush. I'd like it to keep it very simple, and I know this is a very, well, it's not very dramatic, it's just very intense makeup, just there's a lot of layers going on here, but I'm going to just contour with that same color just to keep it simple. and to blend it out because it always looks intense for me. Like, I always can tell when other people do it, so I just want to make it look natural. I do it just to add some definition and straighten out my nose a little bit because it's not perfect. So going in with your beauty blender is a great way to blend it out because it does have some of that foundation still on it, so it kind of intermixes that and makes it look a little more, well, it does blend it, so it makes it look more blended. Boom, there, science. So once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and put mascara on, which I've been waiting to do. And this look, I didn't add eyeliner to it, but if you want to take it up a level, then you can definitely add eyeliner. So I'm going to go ahead and coat my lashes, and I'm using the Roller Lash by Benefit. So that's one coat of this mascara. I love it. And by one coat, I mean that I only pulled the applicator out of the product once. I didn't dip it back in and reapply. I just, whatever was on that first outing, that's what I used, which I love it. And I will usually go back in if I feel like that I need more drama, and it will do wonders. So that's pretty much it for the face. I think I'm ready for lips now. I think so. So I'm going to go ahead, and I chose to use Lolita by Kat Von D because I just really like this color, and I think it goes really well. Like, I'm wearing gray with a black maxi skirt, and I just love the way this color looks on me when I'm wearing grays. I like it, so I'm going to use it. And it's a very fall color, I think. I just like it, so that's what I'm going to use. You feel free to use any dark lip. I have paired this look with a berry lip, and it looked gorgeous, so that's what I'm going to use is Lolita, which is a liquid lipstick. I'm sure y'all are very familiar with it because Kat Von D. So I'm going to just apply this. Okay, so now the lips are done, and that is the completed look. I'm actually going to set this whole thing with the NYX Dewey finish, which is this spray right here, and that's just going to lock in everything because I didn't powder the rest of my face other than where I used the bronzer and the Soft and Gentle. So all those areas like down here that I didn't set with powder, I want this to cover my whole face just so that it all stays in place. So I'm just gonna do that. So yeah, that is the completed look, and I think it turned out really well. I know this may be way too much makeup for some people, but you can add in and take out whatever it is that you did or didn't like from it and make it your own. So that's the best thing about makeup, right? You can play with it. It all comes off at the end of the day, and it's harmless. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye guys.